Thanks for the opportunity to all of you. Yeah, it's more than 5 years since I came to US. 2017 was my last trip, and that was July 29th we came for the Pradishtha of Vriksha Bhairava. After that, somehow Lord did not allow me, and then Corona did not allow me, so... Nice, the temple has been developed in a big way. I had a complete round in the morning, and that was all very nice. I spent a lot of time in Vriksha Bhairava, touching him, feeling him. Bhavani, touching her, feeling her. Somehow we, as Prayogi, we are more used to touch. That's the problem. If you go to very great rishis, munis, or sannyasis, they won't allow you to touch. Probably I don't know, their Siddhantam is like that, or probably they fear they may become like us. Because the touch conveys something for us. That's why I used to I shake hands with people. With every feel, I get to know something of you. We are also like you, people in IT field, we also collect some data. This is easier for us to process. So sometimes happens. Nice, before I forget, I want to once again tell you, October, what is the date? September 18th, that is on Madhyashtami of Malaya Paksham. That one day I am coming once again back to this month, and that is initially a Sunday. So that day we are having at Vriksha Bhairava we are going to have a homam. Today morning I just thought we should do a homam there. So then we were seeing the almanac when it is, etc. So dates, how convenient it is. Then luckily we found Madhyashtami coming on Sunday. Sunday may be convenient to many of you, so that you can go back to the offices probably on Monday or whatever it is. I will also leave on Monday. I will come Saturday. I'll come probably Sunday. I don't know when I'm coming.
Saturday evening.
Saturday evening I will come and leave once again. Monday evening I will pack up and go off. That's all. Very good. Thank you very much. Let us see how we go about. Maybe another 3 hours, 3.5 hours. And let us pray. Religion is not a matter of logic. It's a matter of magic. It's not logic. Any amount of you use logic, you cannot find out anything. This is what I knew about religion when I was with my masters. They only repeatedly insisted that have faith, don't worry, don't worry, don't worry. And today I convey the same message. Don't worry, don't worry, don't worry. Just have faith. Okay, that's what it goes. That's what, sometimes it will look like, I'll tell you a small story before I start the puja. It's a good story. Okay, it's a nice story. One small boy was there. The grandmother used to feed him by telling a story, because that boy will not take food. So she will say, see, if you take this curd rice properly, then inside the forest there is a very beautiful golden temple. I will take you there. Every day the same story. The kids, some tweaking here and there. She will tell the same story repeatedly. Grandmother also went off. She had to leave, she left, and then the boy grew into a lad. Somehow the story was very deep into his heart. He wanted to see the golden temple. Hey, how will it be? All that. So he wanted to go. He didn't know where to begin. Sometimes we don't know where to begin. It is something like that. Okay. We don't know where to begin. So he was going on. He didn't know what to do. One day He was just crossing by a tea shop, small tea shop. In villages you have small tea shops. There an old man with a beard was sitting. The longer the beard, the greater the suspense. He had a very long beard. Somehow he felt this man must be knowing something about the Golden Temple. Okay, he looks almost the age of my grandma. He went there and he asked him, my grandma used to say that there is a Golden Temple inside. You please, do you know about it? He said, oh, Golden Temple, I know. There's no problem. I can take you there. There is no problem. But it will take 10 days to go inside because it is 100 miles. Inside the forest you have to walk 100 miles to reach the Golden Temple. The boy said, okay, no problem. It's worth walking 10 days. The old man and the youngster walked inside the forest for 10 days. Then 10th day the boy asked, where is the Golden Temple? He said, it is another 100 miles. What? You could have told me 200 miles, no? What is there? As an old man, you should not tell a lie. What is there after all? Then, no, I thought 200 if I say, probably it's a little bit more, you may not agree. So I took a chance saying 100. Either now you can go back 100 miles and go back home, or you walk with me 100 miles, you can see the Golden Temple. Very good. Very nice. They went another 100 miles, 200 miles ho gaya. Now this guy asked, where is the Golden Temple? The old man smiled and said, who knows? Even my grandmother used to tell the same story and she used to feed. So I had a lot of urge to go inside the forest because forest I am not used to. I wanted some help. In the past 20 days, I have learned how to manage with the forest. Now either you come with me in search of Golden Temple or you can go back walking 200 miles and you can go back home. This is religion. Everybody is searching. Everybody gives you an element of hope. Everybody is searching. You are searching, I am searching. Probably I am a little bit more experienced in searching. I know, okay, this is the way. Because my master has told this is the way. So God bless you all. Just I thought you should know the practicality and reality of religion. So in such a religion, I always remember Dr. Thomas Hill. I am okay, you are okay. You should read that book. It's a very nice book. If you find time, read it. There he starts. The psychology is such a subject. It's a blind man in a dark room searching for a black cat, which is not there. You see, a blind man in a dark room searching for a black cat, which is not there. I think religion is also somewhere parallel to this. We keep on saying there is something, 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 and there is nothing. From nothing, everything has come. How is it possible? Then that must be extremely intelligent. The source from which we all have emanated must be extremely intelligent. Your intelligence is of, I think it's all very minuscule, but luckily we are a part of that source, otherwise we wouldn't have come. We carry all that what the source has. So you have some amount of ego, some amount of anger, some amount of love, some amount of lust. All these things must have been there with the source, otherwise it cannot be with you. Because you all believe in logic. I should say some equations like this to pacify you. So, it goes, God bless you all. Shabhanyatena syoditam taha swasti prajabhya parivalayantam nyayena margena mahim mahisha go brahmanebhya subhamastu nityam loka samasta sugino bhavantu aimkara hrimkara ragasya yukta shrimkara gudartha mahavibhutya omkara marma pradhivanibhyam Namo Namaha Sri Guru Padagabhyam Ajnanashanaya Vidmahe Jnana Prakash Dhimahi Tanno Guru Padaga Prachodaya Om Omkaraya Namah Shivaya. Om Nakaraya Namah Shivaya. Om Makaraya Namah Shivaya. Om Shikaraya Namah Shivaya. Om Vakaraya Namah Shivaya. Om Yakaraya Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shri Gurudevaya Parama Purushaya Sarvadevata Vashikaraya Sarvarishta Vinashaya Sarvaduramantra Chetanaya Trailokyam Vachamanaya Svaha. Om Omkaraya Namah Shivaya. Om Nakaraya Namah Shivaya. Om Makaraya Namah Shivaya. Om Shikaraya Namah Shivaya. Om Vakaraya Namah Shivaya. Om Yakaraya Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shri Gurudevaya Parama Purushaya Sarvadevata Vashikaraya Sarvarishta Vinasaya Sarvaduramantra Chetanaya Trailokyam Vachamanaya Svaha. Om Omkaraya Namah Shivaya. Om Nakaraya Namah Shivaya. Om Makaraya Namah Shivaya. Om Shikaraya Namah Shivaya. Om Vakaraya Namah Shivaya. Om Yakaraya Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shri Gurudevaya Parama Purushaya Sarvadevata Vashikaraya Sarvarishta Vinasaya Sarvaduramantra Chetanaya Trailokyam Vachamanaya Svaha. Gurur Brahma Gurur Vishnu Gurur Devo Maheshwara Guru Sakshat Parabrahma Tasmai Sri Gurave. Guru is considered to be the very highest, at least in the philosophy of the East. Anything you practice without the guidance of a Guru is not acknowledged as a very good practice. There are a lot of books, there are a lot of systems. Today Google, we have Googleshwara. So you just key in something in Google, you get all the things, whatever. Everything will be there. Any idiot can post anything on Google. That is one good facility that is being offered by Google, for which we should thank Sundar Pichai. Yes, anybody can post anything. They don't say you should not post. So everybody will post everything. And we people become fools by reading it, thinking that is true. But if you have a Guru, he will in fact tell you which may be a right statement, or he may beg to differ in whatever has been given. No, we don't agree with all this. Whatever is given is trash. So basically the Guru is very important. They say Guru Ishwaro Atmetihi. Atma and the Ishvara cannot be perceived by normal eyes. Whereas a Guru, you can see him flesh and blood. So they say Guru Ishwaro Guru Atmetihi. Ishvara and Atma is very good, or the closest companion to the Guru. So when you are in a Gurukulam, when you follow an Acharyan, you learn a lot of things. Yes, he may teach you how to be or how not to be, everything. He is Sakshat Dakshinamurti himself. Om Namo Bhagavate Sri Dakshinamurtaye Mahyam Medam Pragyam Prayachat. Om Namo Bhagavate Sri Dakshinamurtaye Mahyam Medam Pragyam Prayachat Svaha. Om Sri Dakshinamurtaye Cha Vidmahe Dhyanastaya Dhimahi Tanno Disha Prachodaya. Kurave Sarva Lokanam Vishaje Bhavaroginam Netaye Sarva Vidhyanam Sri Dakshinamurtaye. Guru sits in the heart. He has got nothing to do with your mind. Your mind and Guru, there is no connection at all. He is not connected. He is more with the heart. He is just with the heart. That's all. He loves you for what you are. Some Gurus will say, no, you do this, you do that, you must be like this. You must be like that. There is one type of guru like that. Another type of gurus are more like us. We accept you for what you are, no problem. Normally, a teacher will always say that you do this and you do that. If you do not do that or this, you are reprimanded for that. That is teacher. A master, he allows you to do all nonsense. And the best part is, he walks through that nonsense. He catches your hand. He says, don't worry, I am there. When Buddha was born as Shukhanatha, very beautiful. She was very young. She was just 3 years old. Her father said, come on, catch my hand, Balke. She said, no, I won't catch your hand. You catch my hand, she said. He was stunned at the authority in which he said. He asked, both are one and the same. What is the big fun, whether I catch your hand or you catch my hand? In what way it makes any difference? Why should I catch your hand? She asked. Then she said, if I catch your hand, some danger comes or something too threatening comes, I will leave your hand and run away. But if you catch my hand, any danger comes, anything that is threatening, you will not leave my hand. You will allow me to have that exposure and experience of that danger. Life is danger, please remember. Life is not a very safety net as you think. Your insurance also they are going to pay only after your death. So that I call it as death insurance. It is not life insurance. Life can never be insured, but death can be insured and insured also. Both is possible. But life cannot be insured. There is nothing like insuring life. Life is always risky. Go to the graveyard, see the skeleton, it will be in that same thing. It won't have changed an inch also. Because there is no life. Absolutely. So in life there will be a lot of dangers, and that is the experience. That is where you grow. To grow internally, cosmically, to grow in consciousness, you must be exposed to different kinds of problems in your life. So a master is not a problem solver. If you look at him as a problem solver, no. In fact, after coming to your master, he will be the first major problem. Then only. Somebody dropped his purse down. I just took it and gave it to him. I saw my photograph there. My ego. So what do you do when you have problems? You look at my photo and the problem is solved. He said, Guruji, you are half correct, half not right. He said, when I have a problem, I look at your photo. I think there cannot be a major problem than this. Then any other problem becomes very small. Jnananandamayam devam nirmalaspadigakratim adharam sarva vidyanam hayagrivam udghita pranavodghita sarva bhagishwareshwaraha sarva vedamaya chintya sarvam bodhaya om vagishwaraya vidmahe hayagrivaya dhimahi tanno haso prachodaya Saraswati namastubhyam varade kamarupini vidyarambam karishyami siddhir bhavatu me sada om vagdevi cha vidmahe virinji patni cha dhimahi tanno vani prachodayat om vedatmanaya vidmahe hiranya garbhaya dhimahi tanno brahma prachodayat Om Gananam Tva Ganapatigum Havamahe Kavim Kavi Upamashravastamam Jeshtarajam Brahmanam Brahmanaspata Anvanno Divisida Sadhanam Om Shri Mahaganadipataye Namaha Om Ekadantaya Vidmahe Vakratundaya Dhimahi Tanno Dandiha Prachodayat Om Namo Vratapataye Namo Ganapataye Nama Pramadapataye नमस्ते अस्तु लंबोदराय एकदंताय विघ्न विनाशिने शिवसुदाय श्रीवरदमूर्तये नमो नमः। ओम नमो व्रातपतये नमो गणपतये नमः प्रमदपतये नमस्ते अस्तु लंबोदराय एकदंताय विघ्न विनाश शिवसुदाय श्रीवरदमूर्तये नमो नमः। ओम नमो व्रातपतये नमो गणपतये नमः प्रमदपतये नमस्ते अस्तु लंबोदराय एकदंताय विघ्न विनाश शिवसुदाय श्रीवरदमूर्तये नमो। ओम गणानाहं त्वा गणपतिगुं हवामहे कविं कवीनामुपमश्रवस्तमं ज्येष्ठराजं ब्रह्मणां ब्रह्मणस्पत शृण्वन्नोतिभिः सीदसादनम्। ओम श्री महागणाधिपतये नमः। ओम एकदंताय विद्महे वक्रतुण्डाय धीमहि तन्नो दन्तीः प्रचोदयात्। नमस्ते अस्तु भगवन् विश्वेश्वराय महादेवाय त्र्यम्बकाय त्रिपुरान्तकाय त्रिकाग्निकालाय कालाग्निरुद्राय नीलकण्ठाय मृत्युञ्जयाय वेश्वराय सदाशिवाय श्रीमन्महादेवाय नमस्ते अस्तु भगवन् विश्वेश्वराय महादेवाय त्र्यम्बकाय त्रिपुरान्तकाय त्रिकाग्निकालाग्निरुद्राय नीलकण्ठाय मृत्युञ्जयाय सर्वेश्वराय सदाशिवाय श्रीमन्महादेवाय नमः। नमस्ते अस्तु भगवन् विश्वेश्वराय महादेवाय त्र्यम्बकाय त्रिपुरान्तकाय त्रिकाग्निकालाय कालाग्निरुद्राय नीलकण्ठाय मृत्युञ्जयाय सर्वेश्वराय सदाशिवाय श्रीमन्महादेवाय त्र्यम्बकं यजामहे सुगन्धिं पुष्टिवर्धनम् ऊर्वारुकमिव बन्धनान् मृत्योर्मुक्षीयमामृतात्। अयं मे हस्तो भगवान् अयं मे भगवत्तरः अयं मे विश्ववे स्वयो युगं शिवाभिमर्षणः। एते सहस्रमयुतं पाशा मृत्यो मर्त्याय हन्तवे तान् यज्ञस्य मायया सर्वा नवयजामहे मृत्यवे स्वाहा मृत्यवे स्वाहा। ओम नमो भगवते रुद्राय विष्णवे मृत्युर्मे भाहि प्राणानां ग्रन्थिरसि रुद्रो मा विशान्तः तेनान्नेना आभ्यायस्व। नमो रुद्राय विष्णवे मृत्युर्मे भाहि सदाशिवो। ओम शांति शांति। ओम अमृतोद्भवाय विद्महे अमृतदेवाय धीमहि तन्नो धन्वन्त्री प्रचोदयात्। ओम तत्पुरुषाय विद्महे महादेवाय धीमहि तन्नो रुद्र प्रचोदयात्। ओम तन्महेशाय विद्महे वाग्विशुद्धाय धीमहि तन्नः शिव प्रचोदयात्। ईशानः सर्वविद्यानाम् ईश्वरः सर्वभूतानां ब्रह्माधिपति ब्रह्मणाधिपति ब्रह्मा शिवो मे अस्तु सदा शिवो। Shiva is a very beautiful concept. Please remember, ultimately Hinduism says that everything is one. Rigveda begins with that. It says, Ekam Sat Vipra Bahuda Vadanti. Satyam is only one. It is rumored to be called in many names. So somebody may like Shiva, somebody may like Narasimha, somebody may like Narayana, somebody may like a Guru, whatever you say, all these things. All roads lead to Rome. That's the truth. Shiva is a very nice concept. It's a beautiful concept. The very meaning of Shiva is auspiciousness, we say. He is very auspicious. You see, this Hinduism is a bit naughty also. What it does, Shiva is one card he plays to you. Immediately he changes, he just reverses the card. He's called Rudra. Rudra means a person with a lot of anger. Great anger. The very same person, so loving, he is so quiet, so charming, so beautiful, so peace-loving. When you change the card, he becomes very violent, very dreaded. Yes, that violence he doesn't show against you if you are a sadhu. If you are a rakshasa, he shows against you. That violence, that is why in Rudram we say, Namaste Rudramanya Babhutota Yeshave Namaha. Hey, salutations and prostrations. O Rudra, not to Rudra. O Rudra, to your anger. Manyave. Manyave means very angry person. Very angry. Very angry person. Namaste astu danvane bahubhya mutate namaha. Your shoulders are so strong, beautiful. It carries that bow. It carries that bow of destruction. Initially, bow and arrow was only the Lord's weapon. We see this Narayana coming with Shangu, Chakra and all, but initially the Vedas say it was the bow and the arrow, which was a common man's, those days, it was the common man's instrument of protection or whatever it is if he wants to hunt. So don't use that bow and arrow against us. Use it against the unwanted elements. Let him use it against your anger. Let him use it against your logic. So faith and proof, they are two poles apart. If you are a great scientist, you will always look for logic. You will always look for your mathematical equations to tally. Otherwise, you cannot survive in science. You cannot survive. Similarly, in religion, you cannot survive if you use logic. It is simple. These two are almost opposites. But today, because you people believe in science, the masters are struggling to read a few scriptures in science and then try to correlate it with the whatever it is. He says only because of this, science may like this, they say. They all do all this nonsense business because they know very well that they have lost a majority of their candidates to science. So probably, maybe, I don't know. I used to wonder why these guys are talking like that. Then slowly I also started talking like that. That is to retain membership. Okay. So many days, you need not use, you need not say that. Yes, science is a part of divine only. It has come from that only. Why did he give you the mind if it should not be used? But where to use the mind, where to use the heart, there is a lot of difference. You cannot use the heart you cannot use the mind with your lover. You won't come to her and say that, no, you are today 5 feet 6 inches, you are a bit broad and narrow, all these things. You won't keep saying all those things. No, with the lover, it's more a heart-to-heart dialogue and you talk to her something. It's very nice, what beautiful saree you are wearing. This is very beautiful, dear. But still, before your beauty, this saree is nothing. You make a statement like this. Another 1 week, 10 days, it will definitely work. No doubt, you must afford to keep giving her good sarees. That is the other side of it. Okay, fine. So basically what happens is when you talk heart to heart, religion is more heart to heart. It is more something more very gentle. Something somewhere, it touches your heart. That is religion. The master tries to touch your heart. He is not bothered with your logic and all that. Okay. So with the master, you can definitely not find any logic. He will tell certain things. Today only I returned from moon, earth, all these things. You will think, Poor fellows, they are all building now some SpaceX center. It is not even going this height. So many problems are happening. This fellow is saying coolly he has gone to moon, he has gone to here and there, and what sort of a nonsense it is. Gautam Buddha was there. Buddha is a very, very nice guy, but also very notorious. Very notorious. He'll be very soft. He will be as soft as water. Can you cut water? Is it possible using a knife? No. He is very gentle, but still very strong like water. He's very strong. He's very gentle. You can put a knife inside. Nothing will happen. He's such a person. Morning, one fellow came to him and he said, Buddha, somebody told you are a great person. I have come to you. I don't believe in this religion and all this nonsense what you are teaching to people. All this consciousness and all that. Man is just, no, it's just an accident. He is produced just like that. He is one more product of the nature. There is nothing like a soul at all. Everything vanishes. Everything. This is what I feel. Then he has, hope I am right. Buddha said, no, you are wrong. You are totally wrong. Man is a soul, he is very beautiful, he is wonderful, he says all that. Yes, man is very divine. I don't agree with you like that. He said, this fellow went away. Afternoon, one fellow came. That fellow said, I always keep praying, I do bhajan, I pray to God, and I am always dwelling in happiness with Lord, so much of happiness, etc. Then finally he asked, does the Lord exist? He said, hey, stupid fellow, there is nothing like Lord. There is nothing like Lord. Okay, don't believe us. We are just here to just make some collection, nothing more than that. So don't believe us and all. This is all humbug. You should not believe. Science is correct like that, he said, and went away. Later evening, one fellow came. He said, my dear Lord, I don't know what is religion, I don't know what is science, nothing I know. But people are saying religion, science, all that. Nothing is going into my mind. Okay. Can you not open my eyes? Then you come here, he says. He just keeps his hand on his head. After 5 minutes, that fellow tears start rolling. He says, I have known Master, and he leaves. Ananda was witnessing all this drama. Morning, afternoon, evening. Ananda asked, morning one fellow came. That fellow, he had some faith, at least in religious science. You fellow, you said that there is no science, God is there, I said. Afternoon one fellow came, he had some faith in religion. You spoiled his faith by saying there is nothing like that. You get lost, bolke bol diya. Evening one fellow comes, he says, I don't know anything. You simply keep your head. That fellow cries. He says, I have found out, thank you, Master. Bolke, ye kya drama chal raha hai? Ye kya hai? What is all this nonsense? Buddha said, morning that fellow came. What did he say? Say, I believe in science, I am totally a scientist, I have got no belief in religion and all. He must be strong in his belief. Finally, he is asking, does God exist? What sort of a nonsense it is? Afternoon fellow is once again a modification of that. That fellow said science, this fellow says religion. He has no faith. You believe in something, believe it totally and remain with it totally, live with it and die with it, that's all. Evening one fellow came, he said, I do not know either of the thing. I kept the hand, he knew it and went away. Master, I am sitting with you for the past 25 years. Why not you keep that hand, my head also? And Buddha laughs and says, if I keep this, you will get to know and you will go away. Who will wash my clothes and other things? I cannot take that risk, he said. So, Shiva is very beautiful. Shiva, the other side of Shiva is Rudra. Rudra came for a resurrection. Anything that has decayed cannot exist for a longer period of time. What we do, when our body decays, we kick the body and leave. At that point of time, we are just Shiva. We have got a self-destructing mode where we leave the body and go. Is it not? You yourself become Shiva. When you are born, you are Brahma. For sustenance sake, you live the life, you are Mahavishnu, and finally when you go, you are Shiva. That's all. Shiva is basically that concept of destruction when everything goes awry, everything goes here and there. Then he is, it seems, to destruct the entire thing, and so that everything is revived. He starts dancing, it seems. That is called Rudra Dandavam. That Rudra Dandavam is when the pralayam takes place, when the apocalypse or whatever you say, that takes place. That is Rudra Dandavam. Once again, when Genesis takes place, it is Shiva Dandavam. The concept of Shiva and Rudra. It's a nice concept. I just want you to know a few of the things. We will be interchangeably using many things. That Shiva is only Rudra, Rudra is only Shiva. That is why in many places in Rudram, you will have the Padam Shiva. The Rudram as such happens to be the fourth kanda of the 7 kandas of Taitrayam. It is in the center. And in center of Rudram are the 2 letters, Shiva. That's all. Shiva means auspiciousness. Shiva means same auspiciousness, feminine. Sanskrit. When you extend it, bolega to, naturally females enter. So that comes. So that is okay. Now recently I was singing one song. I remembered only Shiva. Ooh and Tavan. I thought, okay. Anyhow, I was hearing that song. Okay, while that happened. Yatasya pradannatro dinasya medaha vadyate pratanvadhye namaani tanbe ya pranantesha yajase era buddhante tina shiva aryate pratanvadva anan apramadasyo pratanvadvanasin yetatah yobadhan yato he rupaha pratasyota ethane vishwana yadase naman padranta tanverte dinanjate mahamritunjaya bhairavaya svaha om subanattvajaya vidmahe sulahastaya dhimahi Paryamnya tunandathretinah tantra aryate pradan vidha yadanasye shamrade shadam krita yadastetina shiva onjade yatpanthetina munva anaghadite parangyasye adite parantaha pranasyo ya pranabodasyatinantahe tantrasya bhutena shiva ana yatban amate buddhante tina amatena ya utan kritena mahamritunjaya bhairavaya swaha om svanattvajaya vidmahe tanno bhairava prachodaya brahmane pratangatra brahmanasyati tante tantraha madinasyopanandya jutre shanyate harita nadvante tinaha vishno adir yojata shivasya pradan kritaha yarya kritan yadvane dinasya maam yatangrasye yadase nama damyasye padangasto dinantate yobata mahamritunjaya bhairavaya Swaha Om Subhanatvajaya Vidmahe Tanno Bhairava Rakta Jwala Jadadaram Shashidaram Raktanga Tejo Mayam Haste Shula Kabala Pashadamarum Lokasya Rakshagaram Nirvanam Sunavaganam Trinayanam Ananda Kolahalam Vande Bhuta Pishashanada Vadakam Shri Kshetrasya Balam Shivam Om Subhanatvajaya Vidmahe Shulahastaya Dhimahi Tanno Bhairava Prachodaya. One of the forms of Shiva is Bhairava. Bhairava is basically, they say that he came for protection against all evil element and dark forces. I have myself experienced a lot about Bhairava in the forests of Kerala. Some days my mood will be off the time I enter the forest. Something will prohibit me from entering. This somehow I just pray to Bhairava and I start walking inside the forest. Something will be coming behind you. You know that very well something is coming with you. It comes with you. Till your destination it comes. Many times I have seen panthers coming with me and sometimes tigers coming with me. Sometimes maybe leopards. Sometimes even dogs. Something like hunter dogs or something. All that. Wolf, sometimes fox. Something. Sometimes you will have the Rajanagam. It will be coming. Huge it is. A king cobra. Huge. It's a wonderful sight. You should see king cobra. That's all. Because we are all very scared, no? You will see in the video, YouTube video and all, but not in reality. Okay, fine. But you need not. They are much better than your father-in-law, mother-in-law. Is believable. You need not. Because unless they are threatened, they don't harm you. Even without getting threatened, these people will harm you. That's the point. Any animal, unless it gets threatened, it doesn't harm you. Howsoever superior it may be, howsoever big it may be, it is the truth. It is the truth what we have experienced. Bhairava has helped us a lot in many of my things. Rakta Jwala Jadadaram Shashidaram. Rakta Jwala, Jadadaram, his hair mat looks blood reddish in color. No doubt you come to Hyderabad, you can find a lot of people putting henna. Not that, this is original red color. Henna, you will have some people even color the beard also with henna. Okay, that is, they have some joy out of it. Fine, no problem. See, sometimes this coloring, no, people color different things. One day an old man was standing in the bus stop. There was one boy of nowadays. He had some green hair, some red hair, some yellow hair here, some white hair here. The old man was just staring at the boy. The boy looked at me, "Hey, Granny, what is it you are looking at? You have never seen a young person?" No. I have seen, but I have never seen anything like this. I have just colored my hair, man. No, I was just thinking, because 20 years back I slept with a peacock. I think whether you are my son. Rakta Jwala Jadadaram Shashidaram Raktanga Tejomayam. The entire body is more in saffronish in color. Raktanga Tejomayam. Tejo means it's more saffronish. Tejomayam. Hasteshu lakapala pasa damaru. Lokasya rakshataram. In the hand he has got shulam, he has got kapalam, he has got pasam, he has got damaru. What are these four things? If you see Trishulam, it will be blunt on two sides and it will be pointed in the middle. So the Lord uses that to kill the demon means very simple. This is the Rajas and the Tamas, which is blunt. The center is the Sattva. Sattva means very docile character, very good character. So the Lord pierces that Sattva inside the demon, which is full of Rajas and Tamas. That is the concept of using Trishulam. So the Lord uses to convert the demon into something good. So when you pray to Bhairava, the form of Shiva, the demon is only here inside us. He converts all your negative energy into positive energy. That's what it means. So the demon is also with us. Morning time we are Rama, evening time we are Ravana. We have both is now today available inside us. So that is the thing. So he changes that. Then Kapala. Sula Kapala. All are scared. Everywhere they will put one, suppose 220 volt plant or 2220 kilovolt. Then they will put one diagram in India and all. There will be one skull and this. This is a very wrong picturization of Bhairava. Kapala means what? What is this on top of your body? This is the skin. This is more cosmetic by nature. Just to make you... See, Lord, how beautifully designed. Every one of us, we are unique. We don't look alike. We don't think alike. We don't talk alike. We don't express alike. You can see a lot of differences among our own self. He's such a beautiful designer. He's a wonderful architect. You see, this is all superficial. When this is all burnt, the truth is only the skeleton and the skull. So, Kapala means it is the truth. If you start praying to Bhairava, you see the truth behind anything. You will see the truth for yourself. Nobody needs to tell you that this is true. You start praying to Bhairava, you will automatically know what is true, what is untrue. Untrue is also a part of the system because the system is totality, but you will know which is the light and which is the dark. So that part of it is Kapala. Pasa. Pasa means it is just a whip. If somebody hits you, you become alert. Is it not? Alertness. Pasa gives alertness. When he hits you, it brings a sort of alertness. Many of us are very emotional. We start crying. I don't say emotion should not be there. Emotion should be there. Otherwise, you will be very dry and high. And we are not sannyasis. We are normal humans. A little bit of that softness is not there. It doesn't look nice. Yes. But that should not be keeping on crying. I have seen some people go on crying. Nothing else they will do. Keep on crying. You will be wasting your time, you will be wasting others' time. So this gives you that alertness to bring you out of that self-pity. We all have a lot of self-pity. Or we feel guilty. Why do you feel guilty? Because you feel you are the doer, so you feel guilty. If you know that you are not the doer and Bhagavan does everything and he ultimately does and he uses us as an instrument, anything you do is going to be perfect and it is not going to be wrong at all. You will not get any doubt about anything you do, for you are not the doer. Incidentally, you are there. He is using you at that point of time to get a particular thing done, that's all. You are the medium to get his things done. That being the case, you are not the doer. There will be no chance for you to feel guilty at all. He takes you around, go with him. God, what is there? Sometimes he will tell you logic, this, that, all right. Sometimes magic, this, that, okay. It's all mind will keep on coming. Heart will not be allowed to experience. Suddenly mind will come. All this will happen. This is all very normal. This is a very normal thing. If I say only my heart is working, then I am telling you a lie. For me also the mind works. But as a master, we know where to use it, where not to use it. Because our masters have taught us that. And so we are able to, where to use the mind, where to use the heart. We know very well. But in all decisions, most even mind decisions, the heart is always above the mind. So there will be a sort of compassion in whatever we decide. So that you get because of the pasa. Damaru. Damaru is sound. You have seen the sound? Damaru. From Shiva's Damaru came Mahendra Suktam, from which entire language of Prakrit started. From Prakrit came Sanskrit and Pali. Two languages came from Prakrit. Prakrit means very old. Sanskrit is new. Prakrit is very old. From that sound, it seems, of Shiva, Mahendra Suktam, came Prakrits. That's why you have Sanskrit. From Sanskrit you have a lot of languages. Everything came. So, Sula, Kapala, Pasa, Damaram. For what these things? Lokasya Rakshakaram. To protect the people. Protect means, yes, protection in all ways. Always. He protects you. He will come with you. Don't worry at all. Don't believe in anybody. You believe in him. He takes care of you. He will take care of everything. Have that faith. That should be really Mahavishwas. Total good faith. So, that Rogasya Rakshakaram. Nirvanam. Nirvanam. Not only externally he is unclothed. He doesn't have any clothes. Internally also he is Nirmalam. He has nothing. He is truth by himself. Nirvanam. Sunavahanam. He has got a beautiful dog. That is his faithful vehicle. A dog is very faithful to the master. Nirvanam, Sunavahanam. When you pray to him, your faith develops. You are just like a dog of Bhairava. Sunavahanam, Trinayanam. There are 3 eyes. It seems here all of us have a eye. It's called Agya Chakra. Agya Chakra. You go to Swamiji, he will say, Muladhara, Swadhisthana, Manipura, Vishuddha, Anahata, Agya. There are, it seems, a lot of chakras spinning in the body. And finally you have the Sahasrara Chakra on the top. So that concept, Agya Chakra, it opens your consciousness. Trinayanam. What is all this? Ananda Kolahalam. It gives you a lot of joy. Ananda means joy, not happiness. Happiness is not. Happiness is a too small a word. What you need is joy. Joy under all circumstances. Nothing should affect your mind or heart. You must be so rejoiced. You must rejoice your life. The very purpose of coming into this life is to rejoice, to spread that aura of positivity among everybody so that all the maladies become melodies. Everything. The more people come near you, what will happen is they will be cured of all their maladies. Once you start praying to Bhairava, you go to any place, people will simply throng with you and they will just forget themselves. Ananda Kolahalam. Who is this fellow? Vande Bhuta Pishasha. Now you are scared. Bhuta Pishasha means ghost. We only know ghost. We do not know anything else. Bhuta Pishasha means you know only ghost. Bhuta Pishasha. You know only ghost. Bhuta means from Panjabhuta came this body. That is, this is Bhutam. The external part of the body is called Bhutam. This is Bhutam. What is Pishasam? Pishasam is your mind. The mind keeps oscillating at every point of time. This, that. It does a lot of arithmetical calculation. What will happen tomorrow, day after tomorrow? If recession comes, then how much I should spend? What happens? No doubt the president is saying there is no recession, but these economists are saying it's going to come. What is going to happen? This, that. How will I pay my EMI? This, that. Whatever happens to everybody will happen to you also. Why are you bothered? That's the most important thing. Don't worry, everything will be taken care. In Corona, these 2 years, 2.5, 3 years, no doubt some people had to go, they went. They had to book their tickets for a better form of life. They went. Other than that, still we have survived. Okay. Still now, even now Omicron is there, all of you. This is a better way to shut the mouth. But still with the mask also we managed to talk. Somehow it was a very tough time for me because I'm a very talkative guy and putting this and that was, and then it will, we in India we have masks not like this. We have a very tight mask, It will just be there. And already we look like monkeys. When you remove the mask, a separate one, it looks like as though I have come directly from Kishkinda. It looks like that. Nobody is looking at me. इसके साथ भी कोई बात करता नहीं. So, Bhuta Pishasa means, Bhuta is the external body and Pishasa is your inner. You have got certain fears. You have got some fears in life. He removes your fears. He makes you very courageous. He makes you to be a very balanced person. You react in imbalance many times. If you go to a scientist or doctor, he will say some chemical imbalance. They will give you some tablet. That will work for some time. Once again, it will go back. The same thing happens. You go to a psychiatrist. They will give some mood elevators. At that time, even something very horrible will look very beautiful at all. Very nice. Achha. But once that effect goes off, you once again feel, no, it's not okay, I'm not okay. Guruji, I am very depressed. She came to me and said, I am very totally depressed. I said, don't worry about it. Still my depression is not going. Okay, go to a counselor. Go to a psychiatrist. He will give some tablet. Then you will get used to counseling and psychiatry, and this keeps on going. All those things will not be there when you pray to Bhairava with faith, not without faith. For namesake, Rajagopal shows the, I do like that. Not like that. It's not something like that. So one day, Bhuta Pishasha Nada, Vatukam Shrihi. Vatukam means very young it seems. The Lord is always in youth. Vatukam Shrihi Kshetrasya Balam Shivam. For the Kshetram, who guards? Shiva guards. Kshetram means not Punya Kshetram or something. Even your body is the Kshetram. Your body is a very, very beautiful Punya Kshetram. Please remember, respect your body. Take care of your body. It is very good. Lord has given you something very wonderful. Don't abuse it. Love it. First, love yourself to love others. If you cannot love yourself, you cannot love others. Please remember. You must be happy to make others happy. So search for your happiness. Find out where it lies. Cling on to it. That's all. If at all you can cling on to the happiness. Cling on to the joy. So this kshetram, this body is very important for that. It is the actual conveyance vehicle. It conveys. So respect the body. Respect it for all that is. Don't hate yourself. Don't hate. Everybody is beautiful. Everybody is handsome. There is no doubt. It's only, beauty lies in the way people are looking at you. If they are searching for something else, it may not be there. So, you are, as an individual, you are one of the design made by the Lord. Please remember, you are not designed by your parents. Parents. Ultimately, it goes to the Lord. The super intelligence, call it cosmic consciousness, universal consciousness, call it God, call it intelligence, from the source from which we have all emanated, the creation has come, is very wonderful. It's very superior. It has designed everything so unique. We are all unique. Don't think somebody is different. Always appreciate that they are unique. When you think somebody is unique, please remember, you will be very appreciative of the person. When you think they are different, you will be very antagonistic. You will have a lot of angst against the person. So think everybody is unique. Yes, it's not that everyone should agree with you. It may not be also. Always people can disagree with you. There is nothing wrong. It's the process. Yadastamidante tinaha tantrasya prana yador. Sapname. Sorry. Very sweet guy. Yajam